Hey, camp volunteers, my name is Jordan Tuttle, and I am the dean of what they are calling Mega Camp. It is going to be a great year of camp, and I'm so excited to meet many of you, and I'm excited to work camp once again with many of you as well. It is going to be a great year, and I'm excited to see how God is on the move in the hearts of students and leaders. There's a lot to look forward to, but we're going to be sending out a couple of videos, or 3 videos, in fact, that are short intro videos to the week and what's going to happen, and some instruction here and there. And the hope is that you have some prep going into the week. That way, not everything comes as a surprise to you. First things first is check-in. Volunteer check-in on July 21st is at 3 p.m. So if you are driving kids up, we understand that time might be a little different. But if you are and if you are driving kids up, they can come with you at that time if they need to. But we'd love to have volunteers at 3 p.m. There so that we can check you in, and then we'll have a volunteer meeting following that at 3:30. We'll talk through a lot of the schedule. We'll talk through some of the things that we're talking about here in the video, and just kind of reinforce and clarify things, and we can answer any questions heading into the week, and just kind of take a deep breath before the plunge, if you will. So this year at camp, the theme is anchored, and our team decided to kind of take a different spin on that. We're still thinking about that and thinking about the idea of being anchored, but what we're talking about is abiding. That's kind of how we're translating that, if you will. So the whole week we're going to be spending time in John chapter 15, where Jesus is talking about abiding in Him, and you will bear much fruit. Each day we'll walk through a different portion of that. The first day will just be more of an intro to the week. The Monday will be talking about apart from Him we can do nothing. Apart from Jesus we can do nothing. Then Tuesday we'll be talking about what pruning looks like, and some of the taking out some of the things that we need to take out of our lives. For a big word would be to consecrate ourselves, but really it's what are the things that we need to kill off? What are the things that we need to set aside so that we can focus on God? And then on Wednesday, we'll be talking about remaining in the love of God and how important it is to remain in love for the person of Jesus. And then Thursday, we'll be talking about obedience, responding in obedience. And then Friday, we'll finish up by talking about loving other people. Each day, I'm excited. We're going to have Deanna Lynn as our missionary for the week, and she's in Spain full time, and she will be with us for the week. And she's going to be teaching every morning at the morning sessions, which is just going to be a great piece of the week. A couple things. There are a couple new rules for the week. So the first is there are no snacks in the dorm. And I know that sounds a little crazy at first, but then on the other end of it, it is a huge blessing. For those of you who have been in dorms with middle school students, you know that they want to chug a Monster at 8 a.m. and then they don't want to eat breakfast because they're full. No snacks in the dorms. This is a Round Lake rule. This is not my rule. That helps them clean up at the end of the week, and it's just been a mess for a lot of different reasons. But also, there's a new rule about swim time. There will be a boy and a girl shark. Specifically, a lot of problems have been caused because of that, and we're just going to say, you know what? Let's just move forward. Boy and girl shark, and again, that's a camp rule. So there will be a new setup this year. So if you've been coming to camp, if you've been coming specifically to my week of camp, then everything has happened on the lodge side. Well, this year we have both sides of camp to ourselves. The intention was to create a space so churches could bring as many kids as they felt like they needed to, and we have the space for multiple kids and leaders. So that means that we'll be doing things on both sides of the camp. Now, you certainly are able to walk, and we can walk back and forth. However, We will be shuttling 3 times a day, in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening after campfire. Micah and I have blocked off times during the day where pretty much like the whole morning we'll spend on the campsite, then the whole afternoon we'll spend on the lodge side, and then the evening we'll spend back on the campsite. So it won't be back and forth and back and forth. We'll have times for shuttling that will make sense and be helpful. The last thing that I want to talk about in this first video is the faculty auction. For those of you who have not been to a week of middle school camp with me or with Luke Borton, the faculty auction is something that's very different. Basically, we don't take up a missions offering every day. We do the faculty auction. So what that means is that all of us faculty will bring something. Maybe you bring a crazy T-shirt that you have, or maybe you bring a goofy picture or poster, or maybe you want to bring a bunch of Baja Blast Mountain Dews, or just a big bag of candy, or I don't know, something fun, something that middle schoolers would either think is really funny or enjoy, or you know, that's the food they want to eat, you know, Doritos or whatever it might be. And we auction that off on Wednesday evening, and all of that money goes to missions. So I mean, we've raised, I think last year we raised around like $4,300, which is just incredible. And it'll all go to Deanna. It'll go to the tech ministry there and what she needs, because they're producing these videos that are just having a huge impact on what they're doing. So the faculty auction, it will be crazy. We'll have, you know, root beer floats going. We'll have all sorts of goodies, and maybe you want to sell something like I'll bring you donuts Thursday morning, and that will happen Wednesday evening. So be prepared for that. If you want to bring something, do it. That's super helpful. If you're like, I don't even know where to start, we'll talk about it when we get to camp. Maybe we can offer something when we're there. Okay, that's it for this first video. I want to keep it short because I know we're already at 7.5 minutes. So thank you for watching. Check out, I'll send out the next video here soon. That will be from Micah, and he'll be talking about a lot of what we're doing for our rec times and signing up students and this, that, and the other. So keep a lookout. I'll be sure to answer any questions that you have. Feel free to email me, and you can ask me any question that you have. All right, thanks, bye.